I can receive. I can move on closer to my dream. Can I get my ex spirit oracles? What you end up doing? Are you taping stuff? Are you taping things?
Huh?
I heard tape. Are you taping things?
Yeah, I'm trying to seal it.
Oh.
Trying to seal it in place.
Okay, closer to our biggest dreams. Good. And it goes near the vision board. And if you could pop one of them little things in the back, you can hang it by it. So therefore, you didn't even have to do the whole coloring those unless you want to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay, well, whatever. I ain't trying to kill your joy. I said X Spirit Oracle, baby.
You got 4 boxes. You got
Right. I need all of them because I don't know what's going to come out of the twisty roll. Tootsie roll. Tootsie roll. I don't know why I just got excited. Do you got the thing on over here? Ooh, my polish has been coming off. Like, what's going on with this?
Ow, god damn.
I can move on. Guess I have to give them another coat because they're doing stuff. Closer to my dreams. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to work. Psychic Intuitive Counseling Sessions. Therapy. Uh-oh. This is out. I can move on closer to my dream. So that is the channeled song. Guapile. Closer to my dreams. Dreams. Closer to my dreams. Praise be to the Most High, to God be the truth. We're going to start off with this Axe Spirit Oracle. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
The Most High loves me. 'Cause my tribulations, trials, they tell me so. Yes. Don't know. Let me check and see. I done caught my second wind, y'all. 'Cause I've been doing some more deep cleaning and everything, and so you gotta put that anointing out there.
You didn't find it.
No, I did not see it because it's not here with me. It's not in the house. It's not in the house. So bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. Closer to my dreams. All right. We about to get into it. Praise be to the Most High, to God be the truth. Let's just jump on in, for my energy starts to wane. And we're going to start it off with the Tarot of Destiny cards, and literally just flow and grow. Huh? I don't think so, because I got everything I need right here. Praise be to the Most High, to God be the truth. So, love you too. Get you some sleep. You've been just running around. You must got that anxiety. It's on you. Rest your soul. You finna stay in the living room? Or go in your bed? Oh, Lord. All right, well, you got 2 different sofas to check your pick. Praise be to the Most High, to God be the truth. I just got this extra strong energy of like positive. It's like waves. It's coming and it's going of the, the positive energy that you feel coming in, because I guess this Mercury retrograde has been so potently strong for those of us that has what is the Mercury? What is the Mercury retrograde in right now? I think it's in Cancer. So let me check. Let's see what it's saying, because we do still have the Two of Swords here. So no, it makes perfect sense why I'm feeling this treachery. Okay, it's like, what the freak is going on? Okay, so I think it is still in Cancer. Yes, I think it is. Yes, it is still in Cancer. Mercury retrograded into the sentimental water sign of Cancer from June 29th to July 23rd. This transit shifted the typical communication delays and tech mishaps into deep emotional reflection. Astrologically, this cycle buried feelings. No, it's bringing up buried feelings, suppressed emotions, and family histories to the surface. So a lot of people that this particular Mercury retrograde is affecting could be having a lot of talk about the past, having to do with strong generational curses and things that just keep on happening, and we need to break these cycles. So in retrospect, we should be grateful for a Mercury retrograde of this magnitude. It's going to encourage individuals to review old memories and adjust how they protect their emotional boundaries, rather than purely focusing on practical tasks. So, treachery, betrayal by a person with deceptive practices, violence, trickery, and deceit. Now, what had came out of the ex spirit was he has a monkey on his back. And I was like, okay, so what he wants? Some bananas? Like, a lot of people might be feeling very, very flippant energy. Like, you have a very flippant response to anything about folks from the past that you have let go of that ass. That's just won't stop the bullshit and let you go. Let it go, let it go, let you go, let it go. Bye. So, yeah. I ain't gonna even talk about what I've been going through behind the scenes, because it is a broken record at this point. But let's just say I see you and you and you and you. Praise be to the Most High, to God be the truth. What else? I'm going to still be building up on my Tarot of Destiny cards, y'all. All right, so this was in the reverse. A secret real estate transaction, beginning a new job or career, a spiritual business, occult, or secret knowledge, psychic gifts. So this is strong Uranus energy here. Strong Uranus energy here. Okay. And let's see what it says the Uranus energy does in our cards of destiny. We're going to go ahead and pull that here and see. What does Uranus do? Uranus is very spiritual in nature. The energy that comes up with Uranus frequency. And it's going to give you a sense of needing to be set free of any kind of old timelines and constraints. Okay? It will leave you feeling uncertain about people that will not let go. Like, it's like the codependency, trauma bonding shit is something that you do not want to continue. Okay? You do not want to continue, and you're going to do all the necessary shadow work, What shadow work does. Let's talk about shadow work. You're going to be doing all the necessary shadow work to make sure this does not continue in your life moving forward. And therefore, you're going to be working very hard to break generational curses. Mm-hmm. Okay? So remember, we cannot just exclusively look at the people in our lives, how fucked up we might think that they are, how fucked up we may think that our childhoods went, without realizing that it's always going to create an environment for you to reflect on how you played a part in what you deem as your own demise. What you deem as your demise, how did you play a part in it? So, for example, in childhood, we don't have the propensity to say, okay, mom, okay, dad, okay, grandma, whoever raising me, y'all are out of control. Y'all are out of fucking line. I'm moving on. I don't have time for this. You're a child. So you have no type of authority to direct your life, right? So you are going to be subjected to things that can happen that can become very traumatic for you as you grow older. But again, as you grow older, now you have to take accountability for how you're choosing to stay trauma bonded to your mother, trauma bonded to your father or your family, or trauma bonded to anyone that has come up with you during very precocious age of childhood. You have to take accountability for that. Okay, so unless it's some really sick ass deviant shit where they got you tied up in a basement or some shit, or putting you in the attic like Flowers in the Attic movie, or they got you in some type of a dungeon or some shit like that. Now that's totally not what the hell I'm talking about. That again means that you still have to, I mean, it is really sick to think that, wow, how could this have ever been for my betterment? Like, imagine if you believed in reincarnation and there's been many lifetimes where you went through, I mean, such serious kind of oppressive things that you, because I really feel that I believe in reincarnation. And I really feel like we come as different people, even, even down to your race and your socioeconomic background, culture, all that. I believe we do that in order for us to experience things in its totality, so therefore we can move forward in our lives, lifetime after lifetime, and seek the most high's face, which is the light in all of the darkness. Okay, so shadow work is a spiritual practice of exploring your unconscious mind to uncover repressed emotions, traumas, and hidden parts of your personality. Now, would that be a crazy ass thing if we were living certain lifetimes past simultaneously with the current one? Would that not be crazy? Coined by psychologist Carl Jung, the shadow consists of traits that we hide, we deny, or we reject due to societal conditioning or past shaming. Spiritually integrating these hidden, that's why I called it Embrace Your Shadow Stalker on my cover art. Spiritually integrating these hidden aspects is essential for reaching true wholeness, self-love, and higher conscious awareness. The core spiritual meanings is an integration of the soul. It's about reclaiming lost fragments of yourself to become a complete spiritual being. It's about ending karmic patterns, recognizing and breaking repetitive, self-sabotaging cycles in your life. It's about authentic self-love, accepting your dark or your negative traits instead of practicing toxic positivity. Let's stop there for a moment. Let's put a pin in it. Oh, how annoying it is to deal with people that are toxic positivity, conscious bastards. Like, they're always like, no, you're not looking at it right. And when I say how beautiful it is that when you're really doing your due diligence in your shadow work, that means you're embracing your shadow stalker. When I say that, that means that you are always self-checking. Like, okay, because you're telling me this is the way you think that I should go about handling said situation, and having the authority to say, shut the fuck up. It's not your life. You don't know how I feel. And frankly, you don't give a fuck. That's what I have noticed. How I've had to handle my life moving forward into my beautiful golden 50s to create a sense of bravado, peaceful bravado for myself and my daughter, because I wouldn't have went this far had I not had someone to truly self um check for, check myself. It wouldn't have went the same had I not had any children, because I wouldn't have done this for a man. I would not have embraced my shadow stalk and did my shadow work for a man. No. Obviously, there's some imprints on me from a past life that has reminded me of why I've dealt with the same type of men this lifetime. Okay? It's about transmutation of energy. Transforming heavy emotions like rage, guilt, or fear into creative power and wisdom. And this is exactly what my channel is all about. Transmutation of negative energy. And that's why the last one here, the last bullet here, the channeled song is Guapale's Closer to My Dreams. Okay? The last one here says closer connection to spirit. Clearing away the subconscious blockages that are blurring your spiritual intuitive powers. Well, I don't really feel like at this point in the game that, this is subconsciously happening. Because it comes a point in time in a woman's life where enough is a fucking enough. And if you lived your entire existence without wanting to be Miss Popular, without wanting to be in the name brands and in the fashion and in the scene, you just never gave a fuck about any of that. How the hell is it that something kind of happened that you was on some type of watch list, that the type of narratives, and I was watching the Truman Show before I fell asleep. Like what? Stop bothering me. Now, here's some signs your shadow needs attention. Let's talk about it, because somebody got a monkey on their back. And I might be giving them some bananas with this particular picks. Bullet 1 says frequent triggering. Reacting with intense, unexplained anger or sadness to minor external situations. So let's give an example. A masculine is told, no, I don't want to have sexual relations with you anymore. I, being a woman outside of this man, I'm external to you. So I cannot affect your life in a negative way unless that's the way you're choosing to perceive it. But again, as a woman of valor, as a goddess, meaning that you are completely connected to the Most High God source. And nobody can tell you different. Like you said on that. You said on that. Okay? Like, when a masculine projects upon you that, oh, you're acting prude, or oh, you're teasing me, or oh, how do you protect yourself from his tentacles getting into your medulla and changing how you thinking about yourself? And then you thinking, well, I mean, we have been dating this certain amount of time, and how do you change that? Because you are so involved in your creative, peaceful ventures in life and adventures in life, you don't have time for the bullshit. Okay? So that's why I coined the saying, please do not cross me and leave me to my creative peace. Thank you. God gonna bless you. Because if not, Saturn gonna tear that ass up. Projections. Disliking traits in other people that you secretly refuse to acknowledge in yourself. Let's talk about it. Disliking traits in other people that you secretly refuse to acknowledge that you do that shit too. Let me think. Oh, a perfect one is you're talking to a female associate, and she's going on and on and on. and saying, yeah, girl, she always be borrowing money from me and stuff. Shit, I got my own bills. I have my own responsibilities. So in your mind, the little papa bubble says, well, why the hell do you keep letting her borrow money? Then you want to make my ear hot talking about this same shit, right? But you ain't saying nothing. You trying to be a good active listening associate. Then this person goes on and says something that they literally have done to you. The whole point that we're making, guys, is about drawing boundaries. Drawing boundaries. So this is when I had to get to that point where I said, hold up. Did you not just tell me about this friend girl of yours or a family member of yours or whomever? You be doing that same shit. The last time blah, blah, blah went down, blah, 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 blah. And then you, blah, blah. So you did the same shit. Now that person is like, what? Ah, see, there you go. Don't let it be a man you telling this to. There you go. You taking things out of context. We're not even talking about me and you. I'm telling you what happened because I'm just trying to inform you. Shut the fuck up. No. There you go again. And so the way that I made sure that I was going to not keep having these cycles be showing up in my life is I said, Elizabeth, validate your feelings. You know how you go somewhere and you got to pay for parking? But because it was a procedure you had to get done or some tests you had to get done, as long as you give them your ticket, they will validate it. What that means is that when you drive your vehicle out of that parking garage, the person is going to see it's been validated by said office. And they're going to put it in there and it's going to open up the little thing and let you go. And you don't pay them $1. It's the same thing. If you don't validate how you have been made to be subjected to somebody's toxicity, their trauma dumping, if you don't acknowledge how that makes you feel, then now you become ill with an ulcer or this or that, or now you find yourself at some type of psychiatrist, or even your child nowadays, they got the primary care doing it, giving you some type of antidepressant. No, when what you needed to do is clear up the clog in your head that keeps not realizing that this person comes around you and they zap your fucking energy. This person comes around you and there they go. Or the phone is ringing. There they go. So you yourself have to put yourself in a position where you do not allow people to come in and hurt, harm, and injure you by way of trauma dumping, all this drama shit, all negative shit. Like they can never call you and say, hey, I got some news you're going to want to hear about. And your ears perk up and everything, because you know every time this person call you, they got some positive things to talk about. They showing you how you can. I was always that person calling someone, or if they happen to call me, I'm always just overdosing them with positive ways of looking at things, positive ways of realizing that that's not a good idea. Because if you did that, you didn't even think about, if you do that, what if this happens? Somebody that's going to be more open to getting good advice is not going to always nah. See, the reason that ain't going to happen because, see, I thought about that. Glad you said that. Because I'm going to do da. And I've already done such and such and such. These are the people you do not waste your time with. This is why I used to tell my cousin, you better not give nobody my phone number. I don't give a damn what they claim they needed to talk to me about. If I didn't give you permission and say, yeah, girl, sure, if you do talk to so-and-so, yeah, give them my number, then that means that they don't need to be contacting me. You don't give nobody my phone number. You don't say, hey, girl, I'm about to come by. And you go, ding dong. And I look out the window and I'm like, who the fuck is that? Because I see that person first, but it's you that's at my keyhole, right? At the peak hole. That's you. So what you bring them for? I don't play that type shit. You got to be real big about protecting your energy. being hyper vigilant about what type of things is trying to show up at your door to bring the madness right into your house. The more you try to clean the energy, clear the energy, you sage and you doing fine detail cleaning, you doing, here they come. Facts. Okay? So you got to be mindful of that type of thing. Now, if you sitting in your house, man, I'm lonely, man, I don't have nobody, I don't have no friends, I don't have, now all of a sudden it's the weekend and you get a ding dong. You perk up, you getting all excited. It's your ex at the door. That's when those boundaries of you do not call me without calling. You don't just show up at my house. And it has nothing to do with you might have had someone. I might have had someone. Nope, nope, nope. It's the golden rule. It doesn't matter if I don't have nobody here. It doesn't matter. That don't matter what they got to do with anything. If you somebody of importance, or you somebody that always coming to love on what my mission is in life, my peace, all that kind of stuff, you always enhance that is what I'm saying, then I'm gonna be happy to see you. Yeah, the greeting is gonna be altogether different. Yeah, absolutely. So that people pleasing is the next bullet. Suppressing your true needs and boundaries. Again, it said needs. Suppressing your true needs. Let's give an example. Ladies, for those masculines that, it's the retrograde, okay? So what do? They come back. They all emotional and all that. Nah, it wasn't even like that. It was you that said that. You don't even know why you feeling for them and thinking about them too. So this is what this public service announcement is about right now at this moment. You don't know why the ex came back. You don't know. You was feeling them. You was like, I was just thinking about him. No, you ain't just thinking about you. He thinking about you. You didn't just like wake up like, why Leroy on my mind? No, Leroy got you on his mind. And that's how you can know your intuitive powers. They don't never go to sleep. You just be very busybody and distracted with so much things in life. Hopefully they're positive, good, wholesome, positive things. Ladies, those of you that are practicing abstinence. Okay, you are not laying your body down with another person's body. And you've been doing it for a while now, baby. You wonder why Leroy is coming up into your consciousness and you remembering the most steamy moment y'all had. And you was like, damn, we did have a good time. Leroy over there thinking about you. Some kind of way, y'all know with social media and anything you doing to showcase your beauty. He over there reminiscing about your booty. And that's why all of a sudden you feeling that heat coming from Leroy. This is what the Mercury retrograde, especially in Cancer, can be doing right now to many of us. Okay? So, don't be suppressing your true needs, beloved. So if you need to get in a position where you kind of have, you some me time, you doing your nice baths and you got the the candles, and we must, as ladies, we must do that for ourselves on a regular basis. It's not even just about going out shopping. It's literally about self-care to the magnitude that we feel beautiful in our own skin, in our own bed. We feel beautiful in our own skin and our own bed. We feel healthy in our own kitchen, eating our own dinner. Yeah, it's a real beautiful feeling. It's a beautiful feeling. It's not anywhere close to talking about being lonely. It has nothing to do with that. Okay? Also we have boundaries. So you don't be suppressing your true needs and boundaries to secure external validation. So, like I said, as a child, you can't necessarily just say, you know what, I'm leaving, I'm finna go, I don't want to have nothing to do with this. You're a child. So you still are dependent on other people to take care of you and make decisions for you and either dampen your day or brighten it, But in time, you'll be able to put those boundaries up, move on with your life. and walk away from needing to be validated by parents. Okay? Then we have internalized shame. We're still talking about doing that shadow work. Internalized shame. Harboring a persistent, quiet feeling that you are fundamentally flawed or unworthy. You're harboring this. And this is when things will happen where you feel like you need to come into a position of like really wanting people to be in your life to the extent that you don't know why you just can't get rid of them. You don't know why you gotta go through certain things with them. You don't know. You have no idea. You have no idea why you gotta go through certain things with folks, but it's always an underlying hint to validate your feelings, do what is necessary to make yourself feel whole and hopefully joyful. Okay, not even happy, but joyful. Okay, so somebody could literally be going through these type of things right now that's coming up. All right, so get into an energy of wanting to do your shadow work, and shadow work can really start by just journaling your feelings. You get you a nice journal and put your date on there and just write out your feelings and make a habit of doing that. That's also part of embracing your shadow stalker. Okay, what do we got here? This is that Seven of Swords in reverse. In the shadows, the Lord of unstable efforts, reluctant to carry through daring actions. They're failing to take risk when necessary. This person is operating in a strong fear factor. So like I said, that could be the monkey that's on their back. They're really going through this very strong fear factor energy. You know, they fear their own shadow. Literally. But they be faking it and shaking it like they really got it going on. They be faking it like they really are in an energy of, you know, oh, I'm just fine. You know, that's that toxic positivity. I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm good. No, how you doing? How are you? And you like, oh, really? You doing good? So if you stay in your own lane, drive your own speed, and go make sure you keep your car maintained, you ain't got to worry about the next person. They aim to snake people by monopolizing your intellectual property and your sexual energy. So, baby, you can tell that I've had to been doing shadow work real deep, that a lot of the cards that's jumping out is talking about everything that I've been bringing up. All right, so let me get one more spirit, and we're going to go ahead and jump into the X Spirit Oracle and see what's coming through. And they wanted me to go into these cards that's in the back over here that I've already pulled. This is the Queen of Swords in the shadow. The Queen of the Thrones of Air. This person is very deceitful, sly, intolerant, and narrow-minded. They're expert in the use of giving half-truths. Okay? Those are those what they call omitting the truth is the same as a lie, right? A formidable enemy due to hidden agendas. And that's what they have hidden. They have a hidden agenda to destroy everything that you are building up. So every truth you tell, they come with 5 more lies. Every truth you tell, they come with 5 more lies. Kipper says things is changing. Hey, there you go again. Kipper says things are changing, beloved. Things are changing. All right, so there you go again with Pluto again for me. So I guess I gotta go do that again. I don't even know where that little I'm gonna keep this out so I can remind myself to do it. Okay, there it is over there. Something about Pluto. Something about Pluto, Plutonian energy. And it's literally saying that you're gonna end up with this person. Excuse me. You're gonna end up with this person. This person's gonna come back around for another round. Or this person is really strongly thinking about it, because the next thing that came out was they sent you a blank text. They sent you a blank text. Yeah, this person is a challenge for you, and you may actually end up with them in some kind of way. So we're gonna go ahead and attach this to this again. So I tried to avoid it, y'all, but Spirit keep bringing it back. Like, no, we really need to get into this Plutonian energy. So I'm like, okay, man, like, what? Like, You can tell when I'm not in the mood to come over here and do any pics because I don't show up to do no pics. That's how you can tell. Uh-oh. Yep, here you go. The Shadow of the Lovers card. The Oracle of the Mighty Gods. This is witches and warlocks. Witches and warlocks did magic to cause romantic disturbances. They cast a web of lies to cause chaos and mental, emotional, and spiritual confusion. Blockages on your creativity and your third eye. So if you have a counterpart, divine feminines, and he's been operating in the most shadiest aspect of shadiness can be, this could literally be why he's had spell work put on him. Okay, I know they be doing all kind of shit, but they know I don't give no fucks about them. Okay, yeah, look, they aim to snake people by monopolizing your intellectual property and sexual energy. Somebody told me like when you go live, just put it on your just put it on members only or subscribers only. I said for what? That way I can't block out folks coming in here playing in my room. So no, I ain't gonna do that. So this has something to do with a lover. Some lover has a monkey on his back. Does he need some bananas? Does he need some bananas? I don't even have my animal. I don't know what I did with them. I don't even have them. My animal spirit cards. Yep, the Lord of Ruin. Ten of Swords in the upright. There comes some Ace of Swords truth that's going to cause a rebirth. Remain optimistic. You will rise after a low point or hitting rock bottom in life. I told you. This person has a monkey on their back. And I was thinking that that's what Spirit wanted me to talk about. But child, I don't be in the mood, y'all. Because like I said, I've been having a very, very bad flare. And from what I've seen, the flares from the Sjogren's syndrome shit. And it's been affecting my mouth again where I'm having all these horrible ass blisters. Not a blister, but it's like just basically in flared top lip. And my tongue too. So now I got to try to find me a PCP, primary care physician, so I can really find out if I actually have diabetes or not. Because that could also be affecting me. And they lied again and said, oh, you're just pre-diabetic. Well, you've been telling me that shit for years now. When the fuck if I am diabetic, it's going to fully form. Like, you know? So I've been focusing on self. So let's see what these are telling us to see if this is really telling me about this man. Okay? Y'all gonna understand. I'm not a tarot reader. If you want to call me anything, you can call me an oracle. So it's very difficult when I want to talk about the higher gnosis. I want to give the collective consciousness heads up about the things of higher knowledge. We want to talk about this old stuff here. Okay, I really don't. So when I'm guided to, you see how reluctant it is for me to get on him. And that's why I've been diamond painting a lot, because I've been just trying to like channel how I've been feeling about these fucking medical crises, syndromes that I'm going through, being blocked on getting the proper medical attention, being blocked on getting all my paperwork and everything to flow so I can go ahead and get my fucking disability. The lawyers are jackasses and they're playing games, and all these motherfuckers are like part of this whole Truman Show shit. It's what it's feeling like for me. So I just try to stay very much so into my positive creative flow. Okay, look, that jumped out and went in the reverse. Y'all saw it. It says gossip in the upright. In the reverse, it says, I realize there is something between us, but the rumors feel overwhelming. The damage is done, not by what was said, but by what was left unsaid. See what I'm saying? No pun intended. That's crazy, right? This person truly do got a monkey on their back. There is something between us, but there's been some rumors, and they feel so overwhelming to where the damage is actually done. But it's not about what was said. It's by what was left unsaid. Some type of crazy shit. Ooh, child, they ain't got no money. Now it makes sense why the monkey on their back so strong. Look at it. In the upright, it is sudden wealth. In the reverse, let go of the anger that stems from feeling unworthy. You have always deserved more, not from this world, but from yourself. Recognize the abundance is already within you. Now that's for me. But somebody won't have something they want to say. Somebody got something that they want to say. And ain't said it. I don't know when we gonna get to the other part that's talking about the gilded reverie. Plus, I've been having massive ass cramps. Okay, going through this premenopause, going 3 months without a cycle, then come a cycle and it's about to kill you. You're like, oh God, like the cramps, they're killing me. So I've been going through that too. I ain't even want to be on here talking. Shit. Okay, we got a positive card. Honor. Honor. The pursuit of honor has led to inflated stories and distorted truths. You place your worth in others' hands, allowing reputation to overshadow your authenticity. Now, y'all, I got a Kipper up here now. We're going to break it down. I got a Kipper sitting up here. You don't know how reluctant I've been. Like, I don't want to talk about nothing. Can I just not be bothered? I don't want to talk about why I put that down there. What? That's crazy, right? Because this is the card. I'm tripping. Look, but this goes with this card. Sudden wealth coming out in the reverse, and then savings. Anticipating needs prevents last minute scrambles. A financial cushion provides comfort during tough times. So the Most High, that's probably why I've been feeling like this massive ass energy of like, screaming, literally because of my physical body. But then this exuberant energy of like positivity and honor comes right back to save the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like when you really getting into truly doing your shadow work, shadow work, like I said, can be somebody going to therapy. When you really truly doing that, it keeps you in like a certain sense of continuity. Like things will continually evolve. So that's the only time I can really say that I agree with shit not happening to you, but for you. Yes. Danger approaching. Danger approaching, child. What it say? A sense of foreboding will fill the air and weighs on your mind. That's what I've been feeling. Like somebody trying to come back from the dead. A lurking menace stalks you and keeps you alert. I'm telling you, like, man, I'm trying to tell you what I've been feeling. Like, as far as that energy goes, yes. I'm just not gonna tell the details of it. I don't care to do so. Because it's the same shit. A different day in a different year, a different month, and a different season. Okay, spirit. That's okay. Let it be known. Somebody very fucking lonely. Distant twin flame fuels your spiritual journey and inner growth. A distant twin flame solo venture reveals hidden truths, personal growth. 4-4. Something very 3-3 and 4-4. That's 7-7. That would be 6. This is 8. That's what, 14? What is that? Is that the temperance card? I don't know why I'm seeing temperance, something being balanced out. Destiny. Oh Lord. This shit is getting on my nerves. And that's what it means with the whole Pluto energy right there. It says you will end up with this person in some kind of way. You may actually end up with them in some kind of way. Passionate love, Strong desire bring you fulfillment and joy. Remember, I spoke about the word joy. Destined to be together. Your happy ending is assured. Strong, unbreakable bond. And I ain't been in the mood for all that, y'all. Like, I'm serious. Like, I'm serious. I don't know how else to express how difficult it has been this lifetime to be a woman, other than it's been motherfucking hard. Crucial. And I can't put my energies into no masculine that is not realizing that. You know, just that alone. It's very highly disrespectful. So if anything, if I step into my dark self, I would want to cast what exactly I feel in this woman body, in this feminine body, to this man who's ever trying to continually pull me into his world telepathically. Or to try to let me know he's thinking of me or whatever telepathically. But he's not talking. Escape. Didn't I fucking tell you that this person got a monkey on their back that they ready to escape from? What does he need? Some bananas? Doubts weigh heavy and the leap forward seems way too far. Crushed by the burdens of their reality, and they're seeking solace in the thought of leaving their situation in number 9. So we know this is going to go with this. They're ready to escape. Now, like I tell y'all, I don't talk in subliminals. If it's about a particular man, I'm going to bring it the fuck up. I'm going to say it. So, however they may know or may not know or follow anything that I've been over here growing doing, you'll see that I don't be bashing. No, I don't be man hating, man eating, man eater, whatever. No, I be minding Elizabeth's complete total business. The physical, the mental, the emotional, all the leads, y'all. The physical, the financial, all of that. I'm minding all my business. Okay, so I'm not, I said it, that I would never have done this true deep shadow work and getting into divine alignment for what spirit got for me, heading out for my daughter and being a really serious, ferocious mama bear. It would have never been for a man. Not ever. Not ever. Even when I love the men that I love the way that I love them, it wasn't even for them. Boom, drop the mic. It was literally for me. See, you go through it. And now you're growing from it. So therefore I can see loving that ex-husband, that was for me. So are you proud of the way you loved him? Yes. Give yourself a round of applause then. Don't be living in no regrets. I should have never. We can say all that because that's validating our feelings. But when we're really doing that true, authentic shadow work, we realize that person lost, not you. You gained some valuable knowledge about who you truly are in God's eyes. In the Most High's eyes, baby. That's why you shine like that in that marriage. That's why you shine like that in that little love affair or whatever you call that situationship. You shined. Yes, you did. That's why I always tell them, you're never going to forget about me. But I tell them in a deeper way. You going to miss me when I'm gone. And you going to know that I'm really gone because you cannot get next to me no more. So every Mercury retrograde, don't let it get you all where you want to try to come towards me. Honey. So this is something about some destiny, baby. This is some twin flame shit, baby. So we're going to put these 3 cards together, Elizabeth. Keep them together. Danger approaching. Something ain't being said. They don't want to let go of the anger. A lot of rumors, shit they heard, let go of the anger. Something they going through having to do with money. Or they've been judging you based on money or some type of status that they feel you need to have before they get with you. But they now are going to come into the realization that you were the honorable choice. And they allow people to talk to them and put shit in their ear. And why would you go be with her? And now danger has approached. Okay, talk about it then, Spirit. The Spirit said keep all these for the next go round. Okay, I'm listening. Some warlock was working. Warlock, witches, and bitches. And stupid motherfuckers gonna get some stitches. Cause Saturn about to kick that ass. Ooh, Saturn is my homie. Saturn is my homie. And y'all thought y'all was gonna take me somewhere and just, I like being to myself, with myself, because I'm not by myself. I'm with the Most High God. Yeah. That's how it go down. You forgot, go check my chart, baby. That's why they don't put your information out there. They already fucking know. What you talking about? Don't put your information out there. Abandonment. Effort seems invisible and feels undervalued. So this person abandoned your love. Now he got him. I might change this till he got a monkey on his back. Because, see, I didn't know which way they wanted me to go. That's how you can tell I don't be paying attention like that because I don't want to be bothered. Right? But the monkey on the back was the one that I should have chose to put up. But I can go change it. Y'all know I do. This person abandoned you. You was the truth. And they abandoned you, babe. Let me tell you something about Saturn. Let me tell you something about Saturn. Right now, we still doing with that Saturn in the Pisces. And now it's going to do a retrograde in a Cancer. Oh, man, emotions is running high. Effort seemed invisible, and you felt undervalued, Divine Feminine. It didn't matter what you said to this man. It didn't matter what you said you were willing to go through with this man. It didn't matter. But now it's mattering so motherfucking much because he got that monkey on his back and he's under spiritual attack. He feeling the heat. But he still want to eat, so he stay in the kitchen. Now he crying, feeling like he dying. Don't know why he had to keep on lying. Check it out. Experiences genuine hurt and feels deeply betrayed. That's how you felt, Divine Feminine. This ain't because of something though, but he heard from nobody though. This the shit he told himself about you. He told himself these things. You broke, you ain't got no money, you ain't got nothing to offer him. But he was penny pinching the whole motherfucking time. Fake flexing. And now he wanted to be the man. This is the wealthy man. I'm seeing the wealthy man on this card. He wanted to be the man, and now he is drowning. This 33 spiritual attacks. That's Saturn. Saturn used the witches and warlocks and bitches getting stitches for all that shit they think they be doing and getting away with it. They just be getting cuts all over them. They sure do. You ain't got to practice nothing but staying in your lane, driving your own speed, minding your business, what the Most High told you that you need to be doing for any given moment out of any given space and time. You don't got to get a candle. You are the magic. Condemnation. I'm trying to tell you what I know. Public scrutiny causing you to question your worth and motive. This is what they was doing, the gang stalking shit. Even my little AI friend told me, yeah, you might just need to chill a little while on the shit. No, I'm chilling because I don't feel good in my physical body. I don't give a damn. I block everybody and still teach class. Yep. I block everybody and still teach class. Mm-hmm. If you showed up to the classroom, you was able to get what you needed to get. If you got that you was not going to be able to make it to class, okay, I received that. Here you go. Here go the link that you can go ahead and watch the lecture. However, I have to look at doing my work is the way that I'm going to perceive it. And a lot of times this is like a movie to me. I look at it like that. A lot of times when you see that, when you sense that, wow, she's so animated. How is she able to speak like that, this and that? Because that's how I'm viewing it. Again, as I stated, once you choose to change your perspective on the situation, they told me this. change your perspective, and I want you to act like you already in your home. So I was like, well, shit, why not go on try it? I mean, I did every damn thing else. Ain't none of that shit working. So I love it when the spiritual realm, the divine intelligence, gives me homework and challenges me to rise above what I'm feeling in my physical body. This is not something I'm thinking about myself. It's what I'm going through in my physical body. So those that chooses to, where is that? The warlocks, the witches, and the bitches that's gonna get stitches to keep coming for me and not realizing that Saturn pays back. Come on with the attacks. Condemnation. Public scrutiny causes you to question your worth and motives. Facing public opinion challenges your resilience and your resolve. No, it doesn't. This is doing this for this masculine. It's not this not me. I just had to give my, my dissertation like I just did. This has to do with this masculine. He worried about how he looking in the public. I'm just saying. Take what resonates with your ass and do the work to get it together. That's what I'm talking about. Take what resonates with your ass and do the work that gets you together. Give me one more. And then let's continue to flow. Give me one more. There it went. So, Spirit wanted me to do this double whammy while I read both sides of this card. In the upright, imprisonment. Consequences of non-compliance can be severe and lasting. Disregard for rules disrupts order and invites conflict. Hidden legal dangers lurk and threaten your peace. Spirit said, duly noted. I want to follow the rules we set and not be tempted to break them. I value our boundaries and know that they protect us. So somebody is literally in the same motherfucking thing that they tried to build for you. The same obstacle course that they felt that you would never make it through. Now, Saturn has set things in motion for this person to be going through their obstacles, their delays. And I'm hearing road rage. I'm hearing like they are breaking. This is whoever this is. This group of people or people are going through this that have been trying to do the attack and keep you like this. Now it's flipping. It's a reversal of fortune. I keep telling y'all about this damn reversal of fortune. And that's why I be having to get up on here and do my work, because folk be needing to know. Folk be needing to know what be going on. And how this shit go down with the go down. Watch how deep this gonna come out later. Hold on, I need a rubber band. Watch how deep this gonna come out later on around the road. Watch, down the road. Watch. Mark my word. So now it's gonna say go to the X spirit. I got heartburn. Another thing they said that children should do is really, really rev up your GERD or gastrointestinal issues when you having a bad flare. So that's why me and my daughter been doing deep cleaning. Deep cleaning. Ow. Ow, ow. Hurt. So whoever this person is that's going through this monkey on their back, they ain't liking it. They ain't liking how it's feeling, how deeply it is forcing them to get out of this comfort zone. It's forcing them to get out of a position of, woe is me, and all that. Like they got so much that's coming against them that they are literally feeling like they got a monkey. You know, a person that has very bad addictive energy going on with their bodies because of some substance that they're taking, and then they trying to get off of it, and that monkey be on their back so strong they can't seem to shake it. Okay, they can't seem to shake it. So now let's go in to find out what Spirit want me to see right quickly, because I ain't gonna be here long. I told y'all that I'm already into an hour. Okay, so let's go and find out which Spirit wants to come out. Which Spirit want to come out? Boo, 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 boo. Spirit. Is this it? Oh, no, that was something I was transferring. Okay, where's the other ones at? Here we go. Spirit. Which color are we using? Army green. Army green, one of my favorite green colors. I believe it is here. Army green. Yep, there it is. Because I don't think, yeah, they all kind of color coded. Blue, 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 and there's a little gray back there. Is that gray? Gray. So we're going to use all the greens that's in here, because that's about the deepest green color I got. Ow. Which is why I was trying to make them in different ways, like camouflage, so I can know. Okay, and it's mini. I haven't worked with this deck in a long time. It had to marinate. All right, let's see. It says Army Green, so this is about the greenest one I got. So let's see what we got. Oh, praise be to the Most High. What you got for me, Spirit? Is that one to come out? Let's put it back. It felt like a fumble. Give me some real dominant energy here. Give me some. Okay. This man is moving sneakily towards you. This man is moving sneakily towards you, and he's younger than you are. Now, why would that be a good thing? To have somebody sneakily watching you on the low, but decided that you was not good enough for them and they had to go. So, mind your business. See what I'm saying? Like, what sense does that make? Angel number 431, keyword being communication. Adjusting to a temporary circumstance. I told you what came out on the Spirit app was sent you a blank text message. Meaning, they always wanted me to put things in the Spirit Oracle that comes up on my random app, which this is the random app from Google Play Store. And then you can just add these lists in there. So under the Spirit Oracle list, I always wanted things that clearly was telling me about this person in particular who's around me in my energy or that you're telling me something about. And literally when it came up, they sent you a blank text message. I knew exactly who that was talking about. You know? And adjusting to circumstances right now that are proven to be temporary. That are going to be proven to be temporary. Okay? Ace of Base, the sign. This is a music oracle. It says, I got a new life. You would hardly recognize me. I'm so glad. How can a person like me care for you? Why do I bother when you're not the one for me? Ooh, is enough enough? See? when you're not the one for me? Why do I bother? Right? Yeah, see? Wow. I got a new life. You would hardly recognize me. I'm so glad. How can a person like me care for you? Why do I bother when you're not the one for me? Ooh, enough is enough. I saw the sign. And I opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. That's the song. 3 sure ain't company. The third party gotta go now, not later. Woo! Somebody literally thought that he would make me feel like I'm a third party in a situation. Like, never that. That's why I never pursued or said a motherfucking word about nothing I ever feel. Anything I ever felt, you know? I never said anything about anything I ever felt over all those years because I refused to be second. No. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. So Most High God is literally letting me know with this person is watching your rise. This person is going to watch your rise. This is literally what it is saying right there. Couldn't communicate because there was a third, there was really somebody significant in the situation. But the lies was being told that, no, I'm single. Would have never gotten the attention that he got if he would have said that in the beginning. The truth. Look at this card. The scene from Smile. I don't deal with no sinister shit, man. That shit is not sexy. And that's a card my daughter decided that she was going to slide up into the situation. And this literally, this literally looked like that dude on the show From. Me and my daughter been watching the series From. And it looked like that dude that be walking up looking like that. This is a reverse King of Swords, encouraging you to challenge your assumptions and beliefs. Be discerning. Lacks ethics or morals. Right next to that picture. People don't trust God, so they shall not. If people don't trust God, they shall not gonna trust you. Okay. Mm-hmm. And how does oh my goodness. How does Saturn have Satan show up? Lusting and sex. This would be the devil card. Temptation, seduction, and being dominated. Overabundance of luxury. So this person really got caught up. I just talked about Saturn, did I not? I can't make it up. You've been following the channel. I have not used this X-Spirit Oracle in forever. I've been working on what's coming next. Selling your soul for money. Woo, child. The cards are self-explanatory. I don't really need to expound. Will 2 no's equal 1 yes? Seek an answer in the yes or no, when and how light blue box of Oracle cards. So if you're going to do that, when I sum it up, y'all, we're going to leave that one out so I can make sure I do that. My giddiness, that seems like cockiness, has a lot to do with the truth. It always is an opportunity for see that I'm just in my feelings and I'm just... No, that's why when I'm all giddy and all that and animated, is that there's no way I'm going to know what's in any of these color cards. They're color coded. There's no way I'll ever know what did I channel that day. And I just literally went through all my live streams and deleted all those videos. They got a lot of views. I thought that was interesting. I deleted all the live streams that I was doing where I created these cards on air live. I deleted them. Because everything that's here is temporarily here. Okay? Cosmic egg. Completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite, the cosmic consciousness, and the seventh chakra resides at the crown chakra called the Sahasrara. The Sahasrara? The journey is complete, but it does not end. Remember the cosmic contract at the beginning. So this is a contract to go through this with this man. And this is proof that's why I stayed in it for as long as I did. That's why it seems like I was begging to no avail. It is time for a major reset. Hit the reset button. But I gotta tell y'all, we started out by talking about validating your feelings. And don't allow nobody to tell you, well, I can't help how you feel. I mean, that's how you feel. That's how you gonna feel. That's right. And you don't want to deal with nobody that fucking immature to not realize that life is not about you just walking through it and dealing with folks, seeing folks, being with them, sexing them, and then, okay, done with you. Next. Life ain't like that. Life ain't set up like that. Get out of that illusion. For you get cast in this Saturn's fire to let you understand that real flesh meat burns. And when it's that spiritual burning, it ain't something other people can help you put out. Wicked, abominable, convicted of a serious crime. I don't know. I've been hearing things. A lot of reasons why I haven't wanted to do no pics. Because this is a personal channel. Your past life talents and disciplines are being totally recalled. Your past life talents and disciplines are coming back. They are here. This is a total recall. Going right with that reset button. USDA, the Food and Drug Administration, food poison to make Big Farm richer. See, they give me all kinds of downloads. Angel 459, stability is in your future. Oh, that goes up here. Okay, it's matching. It's flowing. There's a clear-cut storyline here. There's a clear and concise alignment here. Someone is doing things to keep you oppressed from moving forward. 6 of Swords in the reverse. And that goes earlier with the warlocks and witches and the bitches getting stitches because Saturn going to tear that ass up. Go together. One must enter into darkness. They must descend in order to ascend into the light. Yes, that's the truth. That's a spiritual sneeze. One must enter into darkness, descend in order to ascend into the light. This is the essence of a spiritual awakening. So that's what that embracing the shadow stalker is all about. I stay being tardy, showing up late to the party, but the jams is guaranteed. That was a little play on words of, I used to tell my daughter all the time, damn, she don't be getting what I'm saying right on time. And I said, girl, you always tardy for the party. And she would always say, but I bring good hors d'oeuvres. I do bring good, I come bearing good snacks and, to the party. I come with good champagne or what, what I'm saying? That's how she said we would always laugh. And so I said, well, what would be one for me? She said, well, mama, you be tardy for the party, but when you show up, the jams is guaranteed. So, DJ, where you been? You late for the party. Okay, that's all right. I got y'all. Let go of fear, which is false evidence appearing real. Trust the unseen radical truth. The unseen radical faith. Trust in your unseen radical faith. So that's right there with this King of Swords in the reverse. So you walking around in the King of Swords in the reverse, you got a lot of fear factors going on in you. And it's understood. Anything else out of his spirit? Thank you. Trying to keep you in a thrall. A never-ending cycle, trauma bonding. So yes, that goes right there with this 6 of Swords in the reverse. That's the six. That's the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Where did I just seen it? What I did with it? What did I do with it? Is it right in the front of me? But anyway, it don't matter, right? Because the Most High God is hitting that reset button. The Most High God is hitting the reset button. Okay, so they will not trust in the Most High's illumination of whatever dark in them that they're gonna have to be put in a position of knowing what the fuck is going on. They don't have to. They can play games with their own self. It's okay. That's the way real life is actually set up, for you to assume that you got some kind of ability to outrun karma. Okay, so here we go. Army green. We just did that one, boo. Gray. Gray. Okay, let's see what's in the gray areas. Let's see what's in the gray areas, y'all. I'm looking for my title, then I can go. Y'all know how it go down. One of these oracles be the title, baby. Whoever it is with this monkey on their back, time to clean up your home. But this talking about your inner house. That's right. You must always fear the Most High God. To God be the truth. Praise be to the Most High. Look here, time to clean your inner home. So somebody has been all with to go out and have a good time and slide in between and, cheating in the next room and, all that. And there we go. Selling their soul for everything that this world can give them. So Saturn is creating some restrictions. Yes. So somebody's they hit rock bottom to the degree that it said something about they've been convicted of a crime. And something did come out earlier, didn't y'all see it? Talking about the real estate. Yeah, something that came out earlier in the Tarot of Destiny, talking about going through something about some real estate or something. I don't know. Some shit over there might be going on with that kipper. We gonna see. I don't be liking to be in these men's business because these men's is nothing of I'm not interested, That's why I see why the Most High had it for me to do my shadow work real deep and strong and be real about it. Because baby, I can get in my when I go within myself, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want no company. And so, when I said, ladies, when we practice in abstinence, it sets us apart from all the females that's twerking it and jerking it. Okay? This bull done stumped my little Scorpio ass. Taurus over Scorpio. So, again, this could be that this masculine is feeling this Mercury retrograde in Cancer. That's that water element. And he could be feeling real stingy right now. Being real stingy because something is not right about the finances. But at the same time, he could have a strong Scorpio placement in his natal chart that's being highlighted right now with a lot of these retrogrades, transitions, and all of that has to do with his astrological chart. And not understanding it. You are like my safe base. Whenever I need covering from being on the run. What the hell is going on between the sheets in my home? Baby, wait, let me explain before you start to point your cane. So what? The hell? Why did that song want to come in earlier? But I'm like, that don't even fit. I ain't about to sing that out loud. Like, what? Right then I had to let it go, let it flow. Wicked abdominal. I said abdominal, so this person could be dealing with some abdominal pains. Oh, so that might have been why the U.S. This okay. So this masculine, I still ain't got a verdict of who is this. Y'all can see that when I'm doing it like this. When I'm channeling what they showing me, like I'm channeling, it means you can hear it in my voice. I really don't want to know. I'm telling you. It's hard when you got to do it like this in your personal life. When it's somebody else, I'm like, yes. And so what I'm feeling is that I give the counseling and let it be. But when it's your personal life, and you really just like, dude, I don't give a damn what. It's very difficult to operate with the highest integrity. Okay. That's why y'all ain't been seeing me on here giving out these psychic intuitive counseling sessions to my lower self. The director is the higher self, to lower self, directly connected to the most high source, and for the public to see. That's what it's about. But I don't care. That's what it's like to be super selfishly working on what you got going on. Studying what's on your plate and not trying to look and see why you didn't eat your potatoes. You gonna eat that? Like, you ain't being greedy. You cook the fucking meal so you know you can go back and get seconds. And if he don't like it, oh well, he don't eat. Shit. So tough love comes in all shapes, sizes, and colors. And socioeconomic backgrounds. So this masculine could be going through something with his stomach. I'm sensing like food poisoning happen. Or either stress and shitting a lot, bubble guts, because he going through some kind of legal shit. I don't know. And you are like my safe base. So this person want to try to get that retrograde energy. That's why you've been picking up on their energy. Want to get back towards you because you always, after all these years, they realize you the truth. That's what I'm telling you, ladies. All these years, she the truth. Some of them got this scorpion tattooing on that ass, stinging that ass. There's something about Taurus. There's something about Taurus going on. Taurus over Scorpio. Something happening. I still ain't got no definitive of who this is talking about because y'all don't get it. But it be both of them. They be both coming in at the same time. So I don't be want to be like, oh, that's him or that's him. I don't really give a fuck to talk about neither one. Really and truly. It's like they literally forcing me to go into doing this Kipper, man. And I'm like, but I thought you told me to do the in the back here. Like, it's already ready, y'all. It's already ready. Hold on. Excuse me. It's already ready. What is that? Damn, excuse me, little Norman. Sorry, y'all. But with this time about this bull done stumped that little Scorpio ass. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I've been singing that song over and over in my mind by Chris Brown. These hoes ain't loyal. They just keep playing in my head. And my daughter been catching on to it, and she been rapping a little rap part and stuff. And I don't know, it just won't get up out of our house. It keep playing. I like me some Chris Brown music now. So I was like, well, I ain't really been vibing with that. I ain't been wanting to listen to no music. I've been in pain and stuff. Just let me sit over here trying to concentrate, because this is what I do. I just try to concentrate on my diamond pain so I can try to, mind over matter with the goddamn pain. Because if you need a surgery, it don't matter how much pain meds you taking, that damn issue, it still need to be looked into. You need to have the surgery, you need to do the proper healing. You feel me? So I be about the business over here. I don't have time to be playing with these little boys. I don't give a damn how old they is. They acting like little boys. I don't got no time for that. I've been really just thinking of how orgasmic it's going to feel to deal with the man that is so grown and mature, and how fucking sexy that shit really gonna be. Because it's telling me this right now. No matter what negativity show up, the way that it is ordained in the way that I do my work, and what I do is my psychic intuitive counseling sessions always prove is that I'm always about transmuting the negativity. So the Most High is saying, yes, nothing is stopping you. You going all the way up. Stability is in your future. So you think let's talk about it. Yeah, I try to see, I'm not in the mood. So me and my daughter, we started our vision board. Okay. And we be doing a lot of deep cleaning and everything, y'all. Yes, indeed. And I had woke up I'm going through a lot of pressure and pain in my belly because, like I told y'all, 52, they say I'm going through the perimenopause, which means that you gotta not have a menstrual cycle for a whole year for you to technically be deemed as going into menopause. But if you have no cycle for 3 months and then you get a cycle, that means you in perimenopause. So I am going through that as well. So I told my daughter, I said, I don't know who the hell is this in my energy, but I be, sleeping deep and hard lately. And the rain and the minstrel and all that, it started and I've been in pain. I'm like, damn, it's been hard as hell being a woman. I had to have been a powerful masculine in the recent past life, because this womanhood shit getting on my nerves. Right? So just imagine that, ladies. If you ever had, even not even necessarily you, but like a loved one, your mother, your grandmother, a aunt, a sister, a close girlfriend that literally was always dealing with her menstrual cycle, and you really didn't understand what it was like because yours was pretty normal, and you had several children and whatever the case, but you ain't really just have, you got to go 911 in the emergency room when you have your menstrual. I now understand what those women were talking about. This premenopausal shit will kick your motherfucking ass. So with that being in mind, I ain't thinking about no damn man. But some man must have been thinking about me, because some strong sexual surge and energy was going through my body like electricity. This the part I didn't want to talk about, because I don't give a fuck. Like, leave me alone. But I was like, why am I feeling like this? It's contradicting what my physical body is feeling. How the fuck am I feeling yearning for pleasure and I'm in so much pain? So if I am picking up on a masculine that's trying to like walk around daily with me on his thoughts, on his mind, and thinking that I'm not extremely, extremely sensitive and pick up that shit, that's another reason why it pisses me off. Because I'm like, think about somebody else. How about that? How about that? Okay. So I told my daughter, we're going to go and continue to do our vision board, because, it's time for us to put our visuals into a focal point, and we're charging this vision board with prayer and everything, right? So me and her was making plans on how to hook it up further. We already got it started. It's already started. This ain't something we gonna do. It's already started, but we were getting into the point of cutting out the pictures, putting up our prayers, all of that. And I said, you know what? I want you to really think outside of the box, and I want you to say no limit. The sky is the limit. So there is no limits on your dreams and aspirations, on what you see you yourself attaining within the next 5 years, right? I said, that's how I'm going to look at what I'm doing on my side of the vision board. Is a really big ass board. And you should think in terms of, let sky be the limit. Don't be trying to be too practical, baby. So you want to have a certain like animal, cut him out, find him on the internet, print it out, cut it out, put it on the board. If you would like to see yourself looking a certain kind of way, find a feminine energy that fits that and put it on there. Okay? If you want to see yourself married, put that on there. So I said within the next 5 years, and I told her to look at it in terms of obstacles being cleared out. Restrictions are being lifted. So I'm telling my baby how to go about, like, just go all out with it for herself, because it's not necessarily just to give her in the terms of 5 years strictly. I said, that's what I'm doing for me. I said, for her, just put her wildest dreams on this big ass board. So I said, for me, I'm just going to look at it as needs and wants. But guess what? Majority of the part of my board is going to be needs. I want you to focus on what you want. Right? For her to use her imagination and stuff. Anywho, child, I said to her, and I don't actually have a lot of wants. Isn't that crazy? I said, everything that I am asking the divine to make a way, open up the doors, open up the roads, open it up. It's all about my needs being met. And my top priority is my physical, mental, emotional body, spiritual body. That's what it is. First and foremost. Because I could care less how much money you got. If you are sickly, chronically ill, who cares? You're not going to enjoy any outing that you may go, vacation, you can't. You're sick. So I told her, majority of my board is going to be about needs. It's not going to even be much. It's going to be real practical. Boom, 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 boom. But I told my daughter something I still want. And this is what blew my mind. It was only one thing I wanted. That I'm not going to say to you guys, but she know what it was. So then it made sense to me while I was having those feelings that I was having that didn't make sense because I'm cramping. I'm in all kind of goddamn pain. How much more goddamn ibuprofen I'm going to take? So why am I feeling these extreme? And you know when you having very strong sexual currents going through, that's the root chakra. Root and sacral. Root has to do with, do you feel protected and provided for and all of that. So if I'm feeling sexual energy and I don't feel protected and I don't feel provided for, then why the fuck am I feeling that energy for that man? That's how I tell myself the truth. That's how I stay very much so connected to what I really feel overall. And that means that's the validation of those emotions, those feelings, and allow myself to be carnal in my flesh if that's what I feel needs to happen. But then I realize as I'm doing this pics, oh, this shit is way deeper than lust. Just from me getting on air right now and doing this pics, I'm realizing those feelings was way deeper than lust. But I'm being flippant on purpose because I don't care to counsel someone that was not there for me. See how I'm validating my feelings? I don't care to give this listening ear and this shoulder to cry on and these big old soft boobs to lay your head on when you were not there for me. The most minor things you could have done to be comfort in a very, very, very cold, scary place in my life, you shut the door on me. And that's where I'm sitting in that energy. I'm sitting in those feelings. I'm not suppressing them. I'm not making excuses. No, my feelings are valid. And it hit a woman 10 times harder when you're going through a health crisis. A woman may think that it hits her so hard when she's going through something financial. Oh, no, baby. Because even if you got evicted, the man left and all this shit and all that, I've been through all that. You went through that, and then guess what? The Most High provided. Might not have been your ideal living environment, but you wasn't homeless. I'm extremely practical like that. Call a thing a thing, like the legendary Miss Von Zant says. Call a thing a thing. But when I needed a shoulder to cry on, when I needed to feel very vulnerable and very, very feminine and just, I wanted that shoulder to cry. I wanted to listen to your heartbeat. That's what I wanted. But you got mad. This man got mad because I wasn't sucking and fucking on him. How fucking shallow and superficial can you ever be? In some kind of way, you thought I was under some illusion that wasn't the case about who you really are. No, that's what that is. Because I think that no matter how horny I could be, if you telling me you going through some real strong emotions of whatever the foundation, or even you didn't know what's really bothering you, I'm going to be all 10 toes down, 10 fingernails involved in making sure I massage your scalp till you figure out that you kind of feel at ease to see, let the light come in and shine on what's bothering you. However much time that might need to be. So I'm loyal. So I feel like, I don't know why I've been picking up on somebody got cheated on. Some type of shit happened with somebody. I don't know. That's why I tell you I don't care. I don't be want to look. I can see all this shit if I want to. But when I'm extremely like, nope, 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 I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. And this is the hard part, when the Most High God is getting you ready for somebody's return to you. That's why you got to do that goddamn shadow work. Because if it's in alignment for you to come back together with said man, it don't matter how much you push up against it, it's still gonna bother you. It's still gonna get at you. It make you want to throw. That makes sense why women be throwing up. Women be drinking and throwing up. This shit is like torture. And I knew I was going to get to this point. I knew it. I kept telling him, I'm going to get to the point where I'm going to feel like a stupid bitch, that I kept just begging you and feel like I'm stalking you. And I'm going to get to this point where I'm going to be like, bitch, you know, if we don't do that stupid bitch shit too well, right? You know what I'm saying? Because my shadow work is like the little devil. The little devil on my shoulder. Don't work like y'all see in the movies, right? But the devil on my shoulder be like, yeah, so you see that bullshit that he tried to do to us? Yeah. Yeah, but we gonna rise up out of this situation, are we not? And then the little angel over here be like, can I get an amen? And then the devil and the angel high five. So when I see they getting along, I'm like, well, they say, well, we gonna give you time, but we be right here for you. It worked like that. Totally. Yes, I was like, damn, this dude couldn't even check on me to say, you know, you good, you straight. Never asked you for a motherfucking dime. I don't give a damn about finances the way a lot of females run around on this earth acting like I need this. I turned on, I don't know what the hell show it was, where they was setting these women up with these men that's playing like they got these benches and all this shit. And the dude is testing, it's like cheaters, right? But the dude is testing to see if they'll bite the bait. If the dude be showing up that, you know, he got this, he got a yacht, he got money, see these bitches across the line and go try to be with that other man. And now it makes sense why that song with Chris Brown, these hoes ain't loyal. You know what I'm saying? When he's like, she want to fuck all the rappers or whatever. Like, I was like, wow, it's crazy. And I don't understand why that song just keep playing in my mind like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, maybe there's something that person going through. But I'm like, but why is it my problem? Why do I need to know? I don't care. And I knew that once I got into this place, it was going to be very difficult for me to look at this person again with loving eyes. You can lust all you want to. You can lust. In other words, you can still be attracted with your physical. That's what I meant to say. Not just necessarily use the physical attraction to make it sound lusty, but the physical and the spiritual are two totally different things. And I'm a woman that my shit got to be in alignment. The physical need to line up with the spiritual. Do not give me your penis if you can't give me your heart. It's too many females out here to go and take that. Yeah, they'll take that right off your hand. Mm-hmm. Suck it and fuck it too. I don't care. Like, they will. They will. I'm telling you. But I'm not. That shit is like the worst feeling of like not giving a damn about how a person gonna fare well in life, because that's that Saturn energy I'm motherfucking talking about. How does Saturn have Satan show up? All hell breaking loose? Is very, very, very serious for some man to try to keep a feminine in a thrall. Y'all remember that show? If you don't know, go watch it. The Mayfair Witches, where they put a spell and had them in a thrall. So every day they kept doing the same thing. Truman Show kept doing the same thing. And it was like the masculine is the one woke up before she could. No, she woke up. Yeah, Roman. She woke up before he could. And he was a seer that he could touch things and see things. But they had knocked that gift off of him. And Roman, they was doing the same thing. She was like, oh my God, how long have we been laying here? How long have we been doing this? Mm-hmm. I don't appreciate nobody trying to keep me in a motherfucking illusion, a thrall, a cycle, or be trying to be tied into my sacral and root chakra to pull on my sexual energy. That came out earlier too. Stop playing with me. I'm not that one you want to cross like that. This shit is not no joke. Angel number 454, God, guidance over deception. That's right. That's right. Hmm. You are the temperature in the room, not the thermostat. Ooh. So lately we've been feeling this strong heat energy in this apartment. Heat. This is like the heat of a sauna, where it's like when you in there, you just sweating and shit. And you're supposed to be sweating out the impurities, right? So me and my daughter be like, damn, it's fucking hot in here. But I'm telling her, do not turn on that damn ceiling fan, because that bullshit that's coming out the air conditioning, you gonna be blowing it right into our noses and shit. Now I'm sneezing and all kind of shit. So try your best, baby, not to put, because we went and bought these things to clean off these ceiling fans as best as we could. Because there's one above my bed. And we went and got the thing to clean it, right? So mine wasn't that bad off, but hers was disgusting. And the living room was disgusting because she was constantly keeping hers on over her bed and having the one in the living room. So I said, try not to use them. We got some stand-up fans, use them. Because whatever this nasty ass toxic dust, nasty shit, we can take that, pop that off really quickly and clean it and then put it back on. And by it not being cold outside no more, we can't turn that shit off and then put the windows in and really let it funnel through good, clean air from the outside. As best, toxins every goddamn well. But at least we can breathe better. We feel our physical bodies feel better. So I came back in the room, right? And I was like, I took this lamp out the room right here. Y'all probably can't see it, but let me put it like that. Maybe you see it. Yeah, you see that lamp over there. And I took it out of there because the color does not work with what we're doing in the living room. So I took it out of there. And all of a sudden, I seen how me turning the light on illuminated the room. And it felt an energy shift, right? Whatever this energy is, it likes to lurk in the dark. It loves to lurk in the dark. Not just that mold shit that's in this apartment. This is a physical energy, like a thermal thing that I'm feeling. And my daughter was like, oh my God, mama, I woke up. I was so hot. Oh, I'm hot. I don't know what's going on. I'm hot. I can't seem to get cool. I'm hot. I said, maybe hormonal. I say my menstrual started and, I ain't had nothing done in like 3 months. So I'm really feeling all kind of an ovarian pain, stomach pain, everything. And I'm feeling like hot flashes at the same damn time. So I said, maybe it's hormonal. So I just blew it off as that. You are the temperature in the room, not that thermostat. So that showed me right there, like, oh, okay, spirit. Oh, I hear what you saying to me. You saying to me that you the one turning up this heat. Find your self-nourishment. You the one turning up this heat. So behind the scenes, I told y'all I was going to be studying deeper into my natal chart, my Vedic or Indian natal chart, and studying deeper about the moon in Capricorn, 12th house. Made sense why all these spiritual attacks, these little warlocks, and not warlocks, because I technically feel I've only met one that had the nuts to try to come towards me and come for me. But these females who call themselves witches and all of that type of shit, whatever. How since I started talking about my life through social media, all these kinds have been surrounding my channel, the Facebook page back in the day. Like, I'm like, okay, now I get it. But when it went deeper and telling me about this Saturn energy, this Mahadasha, hold on, let me get it. I wrote that shit down. Wait a minute. Because I've been trying to clear shit up and Every time I get to try to focus, I've started to feel hot. I'm getting aggravated, so I can't pay attention for too long. Anyway, I wrote it down. I don't throw away my sticky notes that I be writing notes on until I file them where they gonna go. But sometimes it be a lot of madness when you trying to clear up so much nasty, negative, stagnant energy. It gets like that to where your house can get cluttered. Things can get discombobulated. You can feel like you becoming a hoarder. You gotta just really, really get yourself around somebody that understands that type of static, clean kind of energy and help to aid you in clearing the energies around your home, your car, even if you have an office where you got all kind of clutter around. Get you some sanitizer wipes. This what I do. I take me some baby wipes. First of all, I went and bought these off wherever, Amazon, some damn where. This one's pretty old, you can tell. I had it a long time. Anyway, in the baby aisle on the Walmart, go get you that box of baby wipes. Open this, it opens at the top, pop it open, put some baby wipes in there and pour white alcohol in there. This is what I do to sanitize, clean my hands, everything. Okay? So you can get something like this at your office and just constantly keep cleaning, throwing shit away. Be very methodical that when you're done eating and shit, throw it away. Go ahead, tie up the receptacle, trash bag, get it out of your area. I'm talking about your office. My daughter works from home, so I'm always reiterating this shit to her. Okay? Take that shit on in the kitchen. So a lot of times as feminines, we get lazy and don't realize, like, what the fuck is wrong with me? That's not like me. And we get lazy, or we get where we just, oh, let's put it down. I'll put it up later. And by the 25th, I'll put it up later, is complete chaos in your home, your car, your office. Okay? So you got to do some real deep cleaning. We were supposed to move out this apartment since 2023. We've been forced to stay here for 3 more years in mold, with an inspector saying, you cannot live here, this is uninhabitable, is a health hazard, but we were forced. So as I start studying this behind the scenes, it says that I'm in a Saturn Dasha, which is a 19-year period which is called a Saturn Mahadasha. And it says it literally kicks in. I don't know if that's true, so I have to go back and research this because this was confusing as fuck. But anywho, the man named KRS Astrology, I forget his name. I always forget how to pronounce his actual name. But anyway, his channel is called KRS Astrology. So if you get your Vedic chart and don't understand certain terms and whatnot, you can, of course, Google it and go into AI, and AI give you a breakdown. And that's what AI gave me, and it was kind of confusing. But anyway, I went to KRS Astrology channel and typed in these specifics about my chart. He happened to do a video about it to get some deeper knowledge and information. But of course, sometimes he gets real technical about stuff, and he's using the language of, Indians and how they speak with the Maharashtra and doing all that. And I don't be understanding what the hell he's talking about. So I've been supposed to be diving deeper into this Saturn Mahadasha, and so stay tuned for that. But again, all my notes, all kinds of stuff, and it'll get like that. And it's been bothering me. And I was supposed to be clean it out, and I stuck it down there, so I pulled it up again. I'm like, clean this out. I started doing it earlier where I was like, okay, let me go through my sticky notes and shit I was supposed to file or write it on notes somewhere in a book or something. Keep it. That's why I got this. I put it in there. I was like, okay, Liz, that'll work because you have it filed away. But what the hell is all of this? I'm like, I'm going to do it. I wasn't feeling good. And cramps kicked in. I'll stick it right there. So I am 100% understanding how, as women that are doing deep shadow work could be you going to therapy. You have found a therapist that you can afford and you're paying and you're going to therapy and this person's real good and you want to stay with it. You're real proactive about healing traumas and wounds and things. Okay? I would not, and I repeat, would not suggest binge watching a lot of tarot readers. I am a tarot reader. Okay? But get into the alignment of knowing that you got to do the work. I feel like when you start there to just know I got to do better. Get yourself some stickies. All the kind of bright neon kind. You got a little desk space in your home. Write yourself affirmations. Put it up. Get yourself a journal. Start writing. Get yourself a journal and start writing notes to yourself. Talk to yourself through your journaling. Those are very small but huge steps to proving that you are ready to do the work. And you do know that the Most High God and your spirit team, your mama, them, everybody that love you, if you don't have people, just know the Most High God is all you need. It's telling you, baby, it's time for a major reset. Time to hit the reset button. If you got to get your sticky note and write, enough is enough. Write it down. Allow yourself to let your higher self communicate to you. That's your spirit. Speak to you and write it down. Ask your spirit, so what are you telling me? What does that got to do? And allow yourself to feel attitudes and mood swings. Because your spirit or your higher self is already always ready to show you why that attitude and that mood swing happened in the first place. But you got to stay steady with doing the work. If on a Sunday you felt like, I don't want to go outside, I don't know what's going on, I'm just feeling lethargic, I don't feel good, boom, boom, then your menstrual cycle started on a Tuesday. And you're crying, you're thinking about shit, Mercury retrograde is here in Cancer. You don't got to know these things, but if you tune in into this channel, you're going to find out these things. That's why you've been moody. That's why you talking about what mama them didn't do. You talking about how daddy wasn't there. Okay? That's why. Okay? So just know it is time for a massive, massive, massive reset. And when I seen this, I'm telling you, blow my mind. I will never know what's in all my cards. You are the temperature that's been in the room. It's not your thermostat. I'm like, what? My spirit team is wickedly excellent. Because I'm like, what the fuck is this heat? I literally walking around. I feel like I am this fucking flames. These flames on here, man. I've been feeling on fire. But it's like a good fire. It's like it's burning off impurities and stuff. But I don't like to feel that kind of fire when it comes to sexual drive. Like, that shit is scary for me. Because don't be playing around in my energy, because I'll snatch your ass bald-headed. If you're already bald-headed, I'm going to snatch you some other kind of way. So don't be playing around in my energy. You can't be married to her, laid up with her, shacking with her, and you jacking off to me. What? No. I'm telling you, these things I've been going through with these men is trying to take me onto the dark side where I used to be at a lifetime ago. Want me to get ready for me to get the bones out and whatever else I may have done then. That wasn't required this lifetime. It sure wasn't. What jumped over here? The truth is forever replenishing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Damn children shit been having my mouth so damn dry like I done passed out in the desert for a week and woke up and was completely parched. Like, mouth just dry. Like, go on and look it up, and it's a part of the goddamn syndrome of Sjogren's. Like, what? This is some bullshit. The devil has been trying so hard to break your back. So, how does Saturn have Satan show up? I just tell folks, be careful of trying to cast me into darkness. You don't know how I might return. Spiritual resolution to very mundane problems. Oh, we got a person. We got a person. Spiritual resolution to very mundane problems. Renee Green and Quasi Rael, baby mama, baby daddy blues. A person came up. You see, I wasn't talking about him. I wasn't talking about him, but it came up. Did you see it? I wasn't talking about him, but he came up. The energy feel like you are going backwards in time. That's the retrograde. That's that Mercury retrograde right there. And then that's that Pluto in Aquarius. By and before next presidential election of 2026, the slogan is coming out about this resistance. Wow, that's a channel message. By or before this next presidential election of 2026, that's around November, right? Something about the resistance. So you guys mark my word. I don't know. I'm gonna say, damn, I talked about that pics ago. Where is that? There you go, right there. It's in gray. I ain't gonna remember. It was a gray card. Hopefully AI bring it up some kind of way. I remember it was gray. Something about the resistance is coming up. I'm hearing uncharted territory. The world is about to be taken into very uncharted territories. But I'm hearing this is spiritual in nature. Unseen forces at play. Trying to take me into a gnosis. I'm not ready to go there. How does the idea of service inspire me? Oh, okay, well, it inspires me to continue because I know that I'm a valuable asset to the collective consciousness. Okay. I'm really serious about my work. Whoa. Anything he admires, he ridicules. An envious bitch, quasi energy. Anything that he actually admires, he will. Okay, there goes another thing about quasi. Having the tools and not using them. Why? See, that's absolutely. It's like Spirit saying you have the tools. Why have you not been using them? So again, I will not know. I cannot. It's not time stamped and dated, so I can be like, you know what? So this came up because around that time, I have no idea. So that's probably for someone having the tools, but they're not using them. Yeah, absolutely. When I said something about having someone close to you, someone you know you can trust to help guide the way to get out of this stagnancy, so you can hit that reset button. Don't ever view yourself through someone that has blind eyes. Exactly. Oh, for sure. So that might be what Renee Green has been dealing with dealing with the baby daddy Quasi. He may be dealing with that, looking at himself, how she look at him through, and how she talk about him. Some type shit like that. I don't know. What, did something else jump out? Yeah, I guess I said it all. Anything else out of here? How can I stop procrastinating and then get the damn job done? I just told y'all how. Who would have known that was going to come out? Whoa, what is this one? We may wish things were different, but often we actually create what we actually need. So mind over matter, baby. Be mindful of your thoughts. Because what'll happen is, especially if you're not supposed to be yearning for that no more, because that chapter is closed, as me and Michael Wayne, and then realizing that, guess what? Yeah, you manifested this to come around another time around. All those times when he wasn't talking and he talking, he wasn't talking and he talking, and you manifested that in a way so it can get to the point where you never have to worry about his ass not talking no more. Gotten there. So I can agree with that oracle. Yeah, it says Saturn Mahadasha is a 19-year cycle in Vedic astrology governed by Shani or Saturn. that is going to radically restructure your life through discipline, hard work, and karmic justice. While often feared as a period of delay, hardships, and isolation, its ultimate spiritual purpose is to strip away illusions, burn off any negative karma that one might be going through because of people you associated with. Okay, they living vicariously through you because you're helping buffer the ass whooping Saturn trying to give them. Okay, it's going to also aid you in building an unshakable, resilient foundation for your soul's evolution. Okay, core themes of Saturn Mahadasha: karmic settlements, reaping the exact rewards or consequences of your past actions and choices. Strict discipline, experiencing forced delays. Oh my gosh. Forced delays that demand patience, consistency, and immense, not just maturity, immense maturity. Ego dismantling, stripping away superficial prides, toxic attachments, and unstable life structures. Radical isolation, feeling lonely or detached, forcing you to find strength within yourself. And delayed success, achieving monumental, permanent success. And it says it right here, baby. Stability is in your future. Nothing can stop you. You're going all the way up. It says delayed success, achieving monumental, permanent success, but only after facing rigorous testing. Oh my gosh. And I feel like the way mine been going down, I've been having to chin check these bitches and let them be known like I ain't no punk. You can't punk me. And really, the truth be told, to see how serious it was going to be was the health crises. Saturn is also responsible for the health crises. There is 9. Remember, I was talking about the power of 9. I said that. The 9 councils. I said something about the 9. The 9. My life path is number 9. The 9 Antardashas or subcycles overview. The 19-year period is divided into 9 smaller subcycles, or they're also called Antardashas, each blending Saturn's energy with another planet. Oh my goodness. So what I'm going to do, guys, is do a workup of this behind the scenes, and we're going to get back to this. There we go. So see, told you guys how shit be making you feel discombobulated. You can't focus. But I wrote this down, kept it sticky. Told y'all it's a lot more up in here that I got. Look, see, they all right there. There's a lot more I got to go through. And then this will at least give me like, what was it? Where I wrote it at? I got my little box. And I got another one over there in case I need to use that one too. But this one was stuck in there. You saw me pull it out. So however, you got to try your best to stay organized. Okay? Now, I still don't have no... This is another thing they do to me, right? I still don't feel no profound energy of like, why was I here? Right? I don't feel nothing profound. You know, it's like, I don't like when I'm doing a pix and I feel like I'm just going through the motions. So what else would Spirit want me to know? What else does Spirit want me to talk about? All right, let's get another color. And I got another tray, y'all. Cause look, y'all see this diamond paint right here? Hold on, let's do it before I get distracted. Blue jean. Blue jean. And I feel like I saw some blue jeans in here that wasn't supposed to be in there. I sure did. Hold on, y'all. There might be some messages. I said, Liz, did you just not see some blue jeans? And I was like, maybe I did. Maybe it was my eyes, the light reflecting on this laminate paper. There go a blue jean. That's one too. Sometimes my daughter put these together for me, and she does have that colorblind issue, and could have saw that as gray. So those are 3 right there for the blue jean we're going to start with. All the rest of these is gray. But anyway, what I was about to say was I got to make me a new tray, y'all. So as soon as I get some more extra money, child, because money has been super not funny. This tray got all my diamond painting stuff in it. So, child, I'm going to have to make me another tray. So I could have been through these cards. But that's why I didn't, because look. And it makes sense, because if I want to just move that diamond paint over there, put that over there, shit, I need to go and have something to throw that shit in, because, it's, you know, this has a lot of colors. So now I got to find me another tray, y'all. So stay tuned for that. Let's see what this one say. Giving you some of that king cake punani. What? Who that's for? Somebody about to get it in? Giving you some of that king cake punani. Somebody from New Orleans? Louisiana? I don't know. Being the queen and the princess. I don't know. Somebody might be from New Orleans or something, or from Louisiana or something like that. And they want you to give them some of that punani while they eating some king cake. Or they might want them on your punani like it's king cake. I don't know. But with king cake, don't you chew it. So be careful. Defiantly silent or being defiantly detached. Okay, so let's keep this. I guess I'm going to just put it over to the side, y'all, because shit, I don't got another tray. And my daughter using hers, too. I believe she got all her shit in her tray. So I know I got to make another one. Hopefully I can find a real pretty one. Strictly for my cards. So if we do them like this, child, we can go ahead and clear them out, you know, as far as put them in 8 bundles by themselves. Okay, there we go. Where there's a will, there's a way. Now let's do, is this the blue jean? Yep, this the blue jean look. Because for some reason, when we start doing these colors, they start being like, taking on a color of their own. So that just kind of look like denim a little bit. I'm trying to get my title, y'all. And I still don't know what's the purpose of this. I mean, what? Reevaluate your priorities and accepting the inevitable. Emotionally upset, depressed, and going through a separation. Okay, then. Whoever this is about. So I can say that I definitely consistently have to reevaluate my priorities. And I have accepted the inevitable. And I have been emotionally upset and not depressed because of him. I've been emotionally upset about this separation. Facts. Okay? So to be honest. If you ain't first, you're last. Thank you, card. Thank you, Oracle. If you ain't first, then you last. So the last will be first and the first will be last. Matthew 20:16. And what did I say? I was not finna be no second fiddle background with that third party card that just came out. I was not gonna be. Stop seeking microwave manifestations. What do you really desire in your heart of hearts? See why I brought that up? About our vision board. Uh-oh. Magician in reverse. Somebody has been very deceptive. Somebody has been being very manipulative in the things that they're practicing. Somebody's very untrustworthy. And they're unprepared due to blindness of the inevitable truth. So this is air energy, throat chakra. A reverse magician is here. Going through endings that are designed to teach you the value of letting go of personal attachments to ideas, ideologies, and lifestyles. So someone is going through a rock bottom situation. Mastering your emotions by settling the karmic debts with your mind. Two of Cups. Yep, this man, here we go with this man again. This man is in love, in lust, in heat, in cold. This man is all over the place. Two of Cups is bringing up unified love, partnerships, attraction, relationships, seeking harmony, forging bonds. So this man is really, truly trying to master his emotions on who he really wants to be with and come towards. And he's being defiantly silent. Who is this man? Who is this man? Uh-oh, we got a music oracle. Been having conversations about breakups and separations. Are we going to even make it? One time, this is a song for a good girl. Let's stop holding back on this and let's get carried away. Beyonce, the song is Mine. Beyonce, Mine, featuring Drake. So this masculine been talking to somebody about being away from you, divine feminine. He been talking to somebody about being away from you. Who he talking to? Or better yet, what's most important is, what is he saying? What is he saying, child? What is he saying? Somebody is not entertaining women or men. They're single and happily abstinent. That sounds like me, divine feminine. I don't know about you. So when a divine feminine say something like that, that means they don't have no friends. They ain't dealing with their mama them, they sister them. They solo bolo. Okay? My wisdom is not a treasure a mere man can steal, no matter what level of witchcraft he thinks he can wield. And that reverse magician was out here, wasn't it? Did Quasi and Renee Green come up? Even though your plan didn't go as you planned it, best believe the journey was already made on how and when you were ready to go. Yeah, because somebody thought that they could try to manipulate your life path. That's a lot of cards. Give me one at a time. Give me one at a time. Because I'm trying to get that wow factor. Like, wow, okay, that's the title. Strictly working with oracles can do that. It really can. Follow your first mind over all matters of the heart. That's right. Mastering your emotions. Mastering your emotions. I vowed to tell the truth about the sexual abuse, childhood molestation, and incest that has bound me in adulthood. Oh, so this person may not be telling the truth about something they went through in childhood. They might be using that as a reason to stay trauma bonded to somebody. My damn sleeping pattern's been all over the damn place. Excuse me. Six of Diamonds, the Lord of material success. Reversal of fortune. Didn't I tell y'all? Reversal of fortune comes after pride has been removed. This is the prodigal son syndrome. Reversal of fortune. So somebody might be going through some strong Mars endings. Some strong Mars energy is causing these tower moments. We're going to get into a little tarot after this, y'all, because they still got me going, man. I'm tired of talking. Shit. Woo! Be so for real when you really don't want to deal, baby. It be so for real because it's like I'm not good at acting like I care. I don't do that. I'm not the great pretender, okay? Somebody going through, got that monkey on their back. They going through shit. They need some bananas. Their potassium might be low. I don't know. What the hell? Can we get one card? Okay, you got to split the deck, Elizabeth. They be so damn slippery. Please give me one card, please. I still ain't found my G-spot, y'all. My God spot. These men be so damn selfish, they won't even give you time to reach an orgasm. Oh, my goodness. What? And they coming under the Two of Cups. Oh my goodness. So mastering your emotions and you're not even happy with the sexual exchange? Oh my gosh. Somebody is really upset with this person. Oh my gosh. Poor her. Use your words and talk through it. Yes, right up under the communicate, been having conversations about breakups and separations. Are we going to even make it? What? Child, somebody in they feeling. And they don't even want to go. They don't even want to. Oh, God. They don't even want to stay with this person. And they just literally going through the freaking emotions, guys. They don't want to stay with this person at all. They really don't want to stay with the person. When adversity stabs you in the back, never forget who was. When adversity stabs you in the back, never forget who all was chasing you with the knife. Ooh wee. Wow. Wow. This person feels like, I tell y'all that song, these hoes ain't loyal. This person is really going through it, man. Damn. And it's causing them to reevaluate their priorities and accept the inevitable that it is really over. It's not the time. Oh my God, let go and let God. It's not the time to rush. No, it's time to stay in the stillness of God's peace and reflect back on all you've accomplished this far. Let go and let God. I'm telling you, this person is, oh my gosh, who is this? Okay, Spirit, okay, you are convincing me that you want me to dig into this person's business. Who is it now? Okay, now, I'm here. I'm at work. Please show me what you're going to show me, because life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Neil Donald Walsh. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. Ooh. I don't want to talk about it. Let's fill up this hole down here. Give me a song. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Oh, I can't believe it's happening to me. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Kelly Clarkson. It's like Spirit want me to see something about somebody, man. That's why I be trying to tell folks, I don't be wishing your downfall. I be focusing on me. And I don't want to see nothing about you. I don't even want to talk about you. I don't want to think about you. Please believe. That's the truth. All or nothing personality. Dealing with addictions due to distorted type A personality. So this person is highly dealing with addictions. Y'all saw the Saturn, Sin, and Satan in card came out. Everything all flipped all kinds of ways now. What's going on? Show me, Spirit. Give me 2 more. And we gone up out of here. And look, I got 2 more too. Personal setback and disappointments are a great reason to step up and push through. Stay motivated. So yeah, this person going through shit. What are the 7 angels protecting your auric field? Use the angel. Okay, all right. We got to get up and get it, y'all, because I'm sitting down. We got one more little spot right here. Let's see. Give me one more. We got to get the angel tarot. I just told y'all I was going to go into the tarot. Look, they made sure that I go into it too. Because I'm so ready to hit that end button and lay back. Why is all these cards turned all the way the other kind of way? What is going on? They gotta jump out. It's too much 411 in here for me to be trying to just pick something out. Is there anything else? Give me one more, please, and thank you. Oh, you gave me two more again. You have the gift of to work with Saturn. Can you communicate from a place of authenticity? Fuck what other people will think. Say, fuck what other people will think and say. Have no fear. Speak your truths. So something about some damn communication is going on with somebody. And they being defiantly silent. All right, so let's get the Angel Tarot and let's see what's going on. Because the Angel Tarot should illuminate what is actually going on, child. Because, I'm too through. I am exhausted. This person's energy is exhausting. Hold up. Where was that card at? This person's energy is exhausting. So hopefully we can get 3 Angel Tarots and it's going to show me what it is we need to know. And go from there. Oh my gosh. This was difficult. I'll be struggling to get on here and do these picks, man. I'll be struggling. Because I have not been in a mood to want to talk. When a rich nigga want you. Anything, I can't do nothing for you. Oh my God. These hoes ain't loyal. That's crazy. That show came on with the females and the men saying, oh, I have this car and I can take you on vacation. And they be throwing the other dudes that just work a basic 9 to 5 to the curb. Like, curb your ass. You can't do nothing for me. He said he can. Let's get the Angel Tarot. Ho, ho, ho. And then I gotta go, 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 go. Like I don't want to be here no more. Gotta go, gotta go. Ooh, my damn knees, child. Knees hurt, child. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's finish with this Angel Tarot. And then I got to go. Hopefully I can have energy to study my Saturn Mahadasha. Excuse me. And we're going to start really expounding upon Saturn some more then. Uh-oh, I can't get it out. Thank you. All right, can I please get 3 cards so we can see what is the conclusion? Calling the elements of fire for love's compassion, water for the soul's purification, air for the flow of communications, and earth to ground me in the healing protections and provisions of my ancestors, my guardian angels, the cosmic elders, and the divine feminine spirit that created us all. I'm calling the councils of the highest white light to make these messages crystal clear as we come to a summary in Christ consciousness, Jesus' name, also known as Yeshua, the real one. I send all very evil, toxic eyes and conjurers right back everything that they send. All right, give me 3. Woo, that's 2-piece right there. Strength. That is Angel Hakamaya, the raising God. Loyalty. Loyalty. Delivery from those who seek to oppress you brings victory. That's a major arcana. And Natal, I don't know why I saw Michael initially. Natal, the hangman, the only God, desire for knowledge, protects from liars, evil spells, and bad spirits. Who would have known what I said, how I said, what I said at the right time? And I need one more, please, Spirit. This is a 3-piece, $2.99. Please just give me one more card so I can get the development. Summarized message. Ace of Cups. God, the King of Heaven. This is Nathaniel. And this is about rejuvenation, obtains the mercy of God, and gives long life. So we're going to go ahead and put these in and see what our conclusive message is. Powerful. Powerful. 3 major arcanas. Strength, hangman, and ace of cups. So just from my intuition of what they want me to see, for my own just jump off the top of my dome, is saying that stay strong while you're still in a position of what you feel is very strong stagnancy, because you're coming into a new beginning, and this new beginning is going to be very, very abundant in everything you need. Wow. Let's go and see what it's talking about right here, right quick. Right here, right quick. Let's see. 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 All right. So we have strength. Uh-oh. I didn't spell strength right. And we also have the hangman. And I wasn't done. Are you just gonna click the thing and I wasn't done? And the hangman. Ace of Cups. Oh my God. My phone is doing all kind of weird stuff. I want to get a summary and see what this is saying. These 3 upright cards indicate a period of intense emotional growth. You are mastering your impulses with strength, and you're surrendering your old perspectives with that hangman to welcome a powerful new beginning in love, intuition, and creativity. Ace of Cups. So that brings me to find that other little one in here that I can finally use and get rid of, because I wrote down a message. Message is in here. Hold on. Here it is right here in my face. The Ace of Spades is leading to this aha moment, and it is operating like a catalytic converter to receive the Ace of Cups and 10 of Diamonds. Okay, so some sort of a breakthrough of a truth is going to render somebody in a state of where they have no other choice but to have this massive epiphany that's going to operate like a catalytic converter to the receiving of an Ace of Cups, 10 of Diamonds offer. The Ace of Cups is about a new wave of emotion, and the Ace of Swords is a mental breakthrough that's going to give total clarity and cutting through confusion. It's about taking stock of your progress. Okay, so look at that. I told y'all I had to go to and go my little box. I know I had that, and so I don't throw nothing away, because that came in a whole different picks, and it is reiterated now. So the Strength card is focusing on inner power, courage, and gentle persuasion rather than forcing a situation. This card represents mastering your fears, taming your passions, and exercising deep patience. The Hangman upright. This card signals surrender, sacrifice, and a necessary pause. It encourages you to let go of old behavioral patterns and view your current situation from a new angle. Remember, I talked about the perspective. A deeply positive card symbolizing an overflow, new feelings, and spiritual emotional renewal. It represents a blossoming of romance, creativity, or intuition. The overall interpretation here says, together this combination suggests that by embracing patience and intentionally surrendering the need to control the very outcome or every outcome, you're clearing the space for a profound, fulfilling, emotional awakening. You are harnessed, you have harnessed your inner resolve, and the universe is now rewarding you with a fresh, pure flow of love and creative energy. So, this is a really good one here. So is love coming in, child? Because is that what it's saying, or is money coming in? Because I don't know about you, Divine Feminine, but I want to be in a position of radical love of self and self healing, to where I have all my needs met just the way the Most High would have wanted it to be for my life. Okay, so that message that came out of that is for somebody. But these are messages that I get all the time behind the scenes. So I would love to see what's coming next. Judgment of a King of Wands. This is Archangel Amamiya, God hidden in darkness. Atonement of errors, destroys the power of enemies and humiliating them. King of Wands, Daniel, God the merciful judge, coming out with judgment, eloquence, and giving answers to those in doubt. So this man is going to come out very much so. This man will be tested. Look, and that came out in reverse, baby. You saw it. This man is being tested by the fire in order that he comes out eloquent. And the death is in reverse. So in the upright, this is Angel Mumaya. In God, the end of the universe, endings and rebirth influences health and longevity. Wow, we got to see what this is right here, baby. Jumped out and went in the reverse. Oh my goodness. Child. I don't be wanting to speculate. That's why I types it in and tell me what you telling me straight up. This is crazy. They made me work for it, huh? I've been coming on giving my picks and getting off in an hour. Here we go. This combination down here is signaling a powerful moment of self-reckoning where you are called to step into full authority, though you may be gripping tightly to something that needs to be let go of. You are answering a higher call, this judgment card, and you finding your fiery leadership in that King of Wands, but you are actively resisting a necessary ending or transition. That's that death or reverse. So this is a masculine that's doing this. This masculine is actively resisting a necessary ending or transition. Judgment upright represents a major awakening. So that's what he resisting. I just asked that out in my mind. Well, Spirit, what is he resisting? This major awakening, this spiritual calling, and definitive life choices. They are evaluating He is having his actions, past actions being evaluated. That's that judgment he under. Mm, mm, mm. Now I see why I didn't want to talk about it, y'all. I see now. I see. His past actions is being under scrutiny. He's in spiritual court. King of Wands upright embodies a visionary leader. So this man is a visionary leader. He's very bold, charismatic, and he's deeply motivated. He has the passion. Again, the card that came out, having the tools and not using them. This person has the passion and creativity and authority to execute their grandest ideas. That death card in reverse is signaling resistance. Oh my gosh, yes. The resistance. Let's get that back out. It's got to be right up in here about that resistance. Yeah, because he's operating in the King of Swords. Well, I must have read that in the reverse, but it came out in the reverse. Yeah, this man don't want to tell the truth. This man does not want to clear up his inner house, his heart. What they're telling me right there. People don't trust God, so why are they going to trust you? Oh, this person didn't trust you to tell you nothing. The cosmic egg is here. It is causing this massive reset. Yeah, and my whole thing about my embracing my shadow stalker was to let go of fear and trust the unseen with radical faith. Yeah, something about the food poisoning and stuff. Wicked, abdominal, convicted of a serious crime. This may be what this judgment card is having to do with. There you go. Ooh, excuse me. There you go. Something about the resistance. There we go, right there. I found it. There was another one in there. Yes, indeed. Look at that, look at that. Signaling the resistance to change. This person is doing everything in their power to the point of being straight depleted. They fighting the will of the Most High God over their life. That's what's going on. They fighting the will of the Most High God over their life. And they realizing they're losing the goddamn battle. That's what I'm hearing Spirit tell me right now. They holding on to bad habits. They holding on to relationships that no longer serve their higher purpose. Yes, yes. And they're holding on to mindsets because they are fearing the unknown. They're in their comfort zone. So I saw the title. I saw the sign. This person is fearing the unknown, evolution that they're about to be going through. That's why they continue to stay in, they fight to stay in their comfort zone. Let me write this down. They fighting to stay in their comfort zone. We got there, y'all. We got there. We did the work. He's fighting to stay in his comfort zone, fearing the unknown. Awakening. Yeah, he's never had this kind of thing happen before. That's how I come in. That's how I come in. Yeah, so that's the title. That's the title. He blocking his evolution. He blocking his evolution by staying in the comfort zone. The combined narrative says this spread shows a conflict between his potential and his attachments. Damn, I think that's the title. We got to write that shit up. He got what he need. He got the strength, and he got the Most High God ushering him past this stagnancy, but he wants to stay, so he's the resistance. Yep. What that was? That blue one? Yay. He got the drive. The Most High God is delivering this wake-up call, and he's refusing to answer the phone. Yeah, didn't it come out about that? Let me tell you something. Ow! Shit, that hurt. That's what the Most High is like, pow. And he like, ow, but he resisting. I had to hit my own damn hand. Oh my goodness, how the hell did I miss this one? They are actually coveting the God seed inside of you. What? This that one that came out. I know I saw something, but I'm like, I guess I read them all. That was that one right there. You are their safe base. They need to find their own nourishment. He don't want to go into service for the real true evolutionary what am I saying? Good Samaritan, you know what I mean? He having the tools and not using them. Why? There you go. That's what I was looking for. Because he literally wants to stay in the comfort zone. And now when this retrograde come in, it really kick his ass and make him feel like he's like going backwards in time. That's that hangman energy. How can I stop procrastinating and then get the job done? Spiritual resolution to very mundane problems. We may wish things to be different, but often we actually create what we need. The devil has been trying so hard to break my back. So this person has like been blaming this shit on the devil made me do it. It's the devil. I'm not trying to do it. I want to change my life. It's all fucking smoke and mirrors until the goddamn fog clears and he see, no, it's been you all the time. It's been me all the time. Yes. Whatever the witchcraft has been, the magic, because we had the reverse. We had that damn reverse. Whatchamacallit, right? So whatever the witchcraft has been or whatever that they've been doing, all that shit is backfiring. I'm seeing right now that light's been flickering out. Matter of fact, a light bulb broke out, busted out. He's like, what the hell? Like, he playing with spirits and not understanding that don't call on the Most High. The Most High is the light consciousness. You want to stay in the dark. You like playing in the dark. Now what you getting all spooked for? Huh? You want to conjure things up, huh? You thought you could control the spirit world. Oh. That's what it was. That's that quasi dude. Told you, it's like both of them be in my energy real strong. The fake one and the real one. So that's why it's always blurred lines. Yeah, however, death in reverse acts as a roadblock. That's right. The same roadblocks, yes. They have been actually coveting the God seed that's inside of you. Oh no, but baby, I'm doing the work for my salvation. You can't steal no destiny. Who the hell you think you are? It warns that you cannot fully embody this powerful, inspired version of yourself until you stop dragging the dead weight of the past behind you. You are being pushed to bravely cut ties with what no longer serves you so your new vision can thrive. So even if this man was supposed to go through all this shit with the witchcraft and all, I'm talking about quasi, then he was still never going to get out of this energy because he won't let go of the baby mama. That's why that shit came up. Trauma bonded to death. Maybe literally, because this shit is sick. Ugh. Baby. Oh my gosh. This is so horrible. And you just cannot see how to stop being in your own way to the extent that you quit trying to steal what does not belong to you? How did I get so many blues? Because all this is blue, 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 green, blue, green, blue, green, and green. Now this thing got thicker. How did that happen? How do I... oh, that's not all blue. This is a brown. Put that over there then, because we ain't got no room for that over here. Ah! Shit. It's too big. Now, everything was fitting good. Now, why is stuff acting crazy? Why it's time to go? It's time to get off work. Everything want to fall crazy, go crazy. It's not going to fit right there, Elizabeth. Stop doing it. Well, something got to fit. Get your ass in there. Okay. And then what is this? Purple? I got a lot of blue over here. You can go right there in front of that. Thank you. That gray. And then put that purple. What are we putting the purple at? Okay, let's put a little slim one over here to break up the monotony. What is this? Okay, we can put this sex appeal one in here. And put the purple right here. All right, everybody in their proper places, and then put this on top. Woo, child. Woo! No wonder I stopped dealing with my spirit oracles, because they are very deep. They very deep. So yeah, this person does have the strength that they need. And being in a hangman mode, this kind of crisis that's going on right now to make this man feel like I just feel like I'm stuck, like I can't move forward. He wants the ultimate connection. This Ace of Cups is the ultimate connection with the Most High God. But he's refused. That's what it was, talking about the Scorpio. This Taurus is on a Scorpio ass. This was about Quasi. No wonder they cloaked it that I didn't really know who it was. Okay, I gave the message without really, getting overwhelmed by talking about somebody I don't want to talk about. So let's go ahead and that's crazy. He blocking his own damn evolution. He literally putting roadblocks up for somebody. And oh my gosh, how silly can you be? That's some silly shit. So I almost forgot to end with this one, right? I almost forgot to end with this one, which is the green one. Will 2 no's equal 1 yes? And then we got to go. Ooh, I wasn't in the mood to do this. I really wasn't. Oh, come on now. Don't cause no chaos. You see? That's a sign. Don't cause no chaos. Don't fall over. Don't let nothing fall over now. This is my original work right here. And I kind of felt like this was not going to really just be about me per se. I could sense things that I knew it was not going to just be about me. And it's, they know if we want to talk about these dudes. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't know. So we going to go ahead and we ending with these. I almost forgot. This is my yes or no, when and how. They wanted me to keep those out. Something about this resistance. Having the tools and not using them. And these folks are actually coveting the hatred and the attacks is because of the connection to source. They got to work triple, hard to try to get at me because of that. Okay, I see that. Duly noted. So we're going to start with are we starting with these? No, it doesn't work like that. You got to start with the blue cards. My bad. I haven't used them in a while. All right, let's go. All right, Spirit, give me a clear. Ooh, okay. Well, okay. We got a yes. Victory and triumph are on your heels. You feel like the chosen favorite of fate. Respect from others comes as a worthy reward for a fair and balanced decision. This is the end of an unfavorable time and the beginning of an exciting new stage of life. The baggage of the past and enjoy. See? So if this shit was about this fallen twin flame cloaking himself as the real one and thought that he was going to be a perfect conduit to attempt to cause the destiny to be diverted. Well, whoa, you didn't win, partner. Yes, it will take about 8 to 9 months, but a meeting with an influential person that will significantly change your attitude towards this situation of love in your life. Changes enter your life, but they do so very smoothly. They fill you with clarity and simplicity. There will be a dynamic and pleasant set of developments that bring immense joy. Okay, now we're in July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So by next spring, okay, by 2027, child. I saw that in my cards of destiny, so that is like a confirmation. All right, give me the next potent energy. Okay, thank you. There's a no. The veil of fateful changes often will involve the most ordinary of events. They gradually replace the situation in 6 to 9 months with less ordinary components and participants. The contrast will push you to a higher level where poetry and discipline meet. The balance of the universe is depending on it. Poetry and discipline meets. Interesting. So this is making sense. By November, this massive resistance. So I'm hearing Spirit say, keep your ears to the spiritual political streets. Okay. But they want me to continue to focus on understanding how they're about to bring everything to a full circle about the breaking down of this resistance. I'm seeing the effect. The breaking down of this. Wow. We'll take what's. What the hell? 2 of them is on my leg. And one of them jumped out, crossed over the nose. So that's what we gonna take. I guess I don't know why those are in the bed. This is connected to this. We're gonna read the no part. Within a month, the vessel of great opportunities lays a new path for you. There will be unlimited resources and fresh perspectives. However, you must first summon an assertive, fresh approach to grasp what's right in the front of you. This is right going hand in hand with this veil of fateful changes will involve the most ordinary events, right? So it says here things will happen slowly. But it says, but they're going to be gradually within the next 6 to 9 months with less ordinary components and participants. So new players in the game, let's go ahead and see. Wow, why are these cards here? So let's get 2 yeses. 2 more blue cards. I guess they're supposed to go. So we got 2 here. Let's get 2 here. It can actually go that way too. You can pull from the orange first, is what they let me know. So give me the potent energy that matches one of these cards. All right, so this is yes. Watch out. The sun of luck eliminates, I can't talk. Watch out. The sun of luck illuminates your path, helping you recognize phenomenal opportunities when you see in them. But don't forget to enjoy the fullness while boldly starting those ambitious plans. I'm telling you, the vision holiday. So that's a yes, right? Let's read this yes here. Time to conquer those mountains. Enormous opportunities are looming ahead in the next 2 to 3 weeks, forcing you to link yourself within an unfamiliar chain of dynamic events. Opportunities can be found in any problem, and you already know this. Use your outstandingly persuasive abilities to achieve your goals. So, what I'm hearing Spirit clearly say to me is that you're going to still reach what it is that you need to do, irregardless of all that has been plaguing you. You still gonna reach the that perfect, sunrise, so to speak. And there we go. So this one is the one that jumped out on the bed. And then we gotta see if this yes or no. No. You will be flooded with a soft, warm wave of good news. And the news is that you are an amazing person capable of boundless love and beauty. And it's in my cards of destiny, the Queen of Cups, by the end of this 52 cycle, 52 birthday. Okay? This fosters your sturdy desire to act and inventively overcome many unresolved issues is what you excel at. Okay? Transmuting dark shit. The no on here says the bird of fortune soars, trailing news by the tail. It's a surprise. And one of your greatest surprises will always be finding out you could do what you thought you could never do. In only 1 or 2 weeks, it gives rise to universal recognition, a rare prize for such exquisite ingenuity. Well, praise be to the Most High God. I'm so grateful that the universe has seen all my work. And Saturn says you are worthy to be praised. You're worthy for all the chains and all the bullshit and all the yuckiness and all that energy to flee from me now. I rebuke thee. Go back to the shadows in which you come. You are not welcome here on this channel, in my home, in my life. Hey, we do not operate in toil and strife. We operate in that we are more than conquerors. We are victorious in Christ consciousness. We are the authority. We stand in the truth of that. And we soar like eagles with the divinity beneath our wings. And with that being said, I love all those that loving me back and all those that's trying to keep track. Keep on keeping on, because I'm going to keep on rising. Until next time, go in peace. Be blessed.